You suddenly realize you can't walk straight, only sideways. Your two claws are more flexible than your hands, and the beach under you is slowly swallowed by the rising tide. You try to squeeze through a rock crack to escape the tide, but your shell is exactly the width of the gap. You struggle hard, scratching your claws, but the shell won't move. Growing means getting trapped by your own bones regularly. You try to swim straight like a fish, but every leg joint only lets you swing left and right. The harder you try to control your direction, the wobblier you get until you resign yourself to scuttling sideways toward a puddle. You try to pick up a tiny snail in the sand, but your claws are as big as shovels. Either you flick the snail away or you scoop up a pile of sand with it. It takes you 10 minutes to finally separate the snail from the sand. You're happily munching on your snail when a seagull's shadow suddenly covers you. You try to bury yourself in the sand, but your shell sticks out, so you scuttle sideways toward the rocks in a panic. You just hide in a rock crack when a bigger crab spots you. It raises its claws to threaten you, so you huddle in the corner and tuck your claws in to play coward. After all, losing a fight means losing your hiding spot. The tide drifts farther and farther away, and the puddle you're in is slowly evaporating. You try to crawl to the ocean, but the scorching sand makes you hop. Every step makes you feel the moisture in your shell fading fast. You see a colorful plastic bucket and want to hide in it to cool off, but the rim is too slippery. Once you climb in, you can't get out. You bump around inside as human footsteps get closer and closer outside. A human throws you a chip and you gobble it up happily. But soon after, your stomach feels painfully bloated. Your digestive system can't handle this kind of processed food at all. You're hiding in a rock crack, recovering your strength when you suddenly hear the sound of rocks being flipped. You try to crawl deeper, but a human hand already reaches in and grabs your shell. You think you're going to be taken away, but the human sees you're too small and tosses you back into the ocean. The moment you hit the water, you realize the saltiness of the sea is totally different from your puddle. If you were this crab, could you survive a day on the beach? How would you deal with the overly salty seawater? Share your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.